Okay. So I was saying that today we are covering the art of invitation and setting appointments. And I was telling you that your upline, your sponsor can do a number of things for you, but what your sponsor will not do is to invite for you. Because every time a sponsor, your upline invites someone, they are also inviting to sponsor. They are inviting to sponsor that 40, to get that 40,000, to get that direct commission they get once they sponsor someone. So let me tell you, even if you're new, your upline, one thing he will do for you, your upline will present for you. Your upline will close for you. Your upline may follow up for you. Your upline may do a number of things for you. But what your upline will not do is to invite for you, is to set an appointment for you. That is your role. So you need to learn, how do you set an appointment? How do you invite people? I've heard people who says, me, when I invite people, the people don't show up. The people don't come. They don't come. There are reasons why they don't come. Because I told you that in our business, we have three categories of people. We have the amateurs, we have the non-professionals, and we have the professionals. So it depends on the way you're doing your business. Are you doing your business as an amateur, or are you doing your business as a professional? Are you doing your business as a professional, or are you doing your business as a non-professional? So how are you inviting people? So it is very important to learn the skill of inviting people. How do we invite people? How do you bring people on board to look at our business, to look at our presentation? Okay, so when we are doing invitation, the invitation can be done on the phone call. You can just pick up your phone and you call. You call someone and the person picks and you invite them. You can do a text, either on WhatsApp, either on Messenger, either on email, whatever. Then you can do also an invitation verbally, physically. You meet someone, you invite them to come and look and listen to your opportunity. I repeat, the sole purpose of you inviting people to look at your business is just to look at your business, to get information about your business. Are we together? Be very clear with this, that the reason I'm inviting this person is to look at the opportunity, is to listen at the opportunity, not joining. No, not buying, but listen and seeing. It's like advertising your business, that they should know that you have something. The Bible says, there is a scripture in the Bible which says that how they believe unless someone has told them. So that is a principle used in the Bible in the spread of Christianity. Okay, that people will not accept, will not believe until someone has told them. So in this business, if your people, you know, the people we looked at last week in the presentation or in the training, your friends, your cousins, your relatives, your workmates, the people we find along the way, how they learn about digital adverts. They will learn about digital adverts when you invite them. When you invite them to come and look, to come and listen, to come and see your opportunity. That is the work of invitation, is to invite, not to present. Okay, we shall continue and we see what next. The art of invitation. Now, an invitation will be tailored according to the category of person you are inviting. Which type of person are you inviting? This is very, very important. Which kind of prospect are you inviting? Because invitation, there is no straight invitation. There is no single invitation that will work for everybody. An invitation is tailored, okay? Is tailored, it's an art. It's an art. You know, in art, there is no mistake in art. In art, even if I get ink and I pour ink on the drawing board, it can become a beautiful piece of art and it will be bought worth millions of money, because in art, there is no mistake. So in art, the art of invitation, there is no wrong way of inviting people, but you twist, you tailor the invitation depending on the kind of prospect you are inviting. Are we together? So before you invite, you should first understand, who am I inviting? It is very important. So the same invitation does not work to everybody. No, 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 no. An invitation works on the person depending on which category that person belongs to. Is this person a hot market? Does he belong in the warm market? Does that person belong in the cold market? Okay. Now, you see, when you're inviting, we saw last week, we looked at who are the people in the hot list, who are the people in the warm list, who are the people in the cold list. Inviting a hot prospect, you don't have to be so formal or professional. You know, these hot prospects, these are the people who are close to you, your sister, your brother, your parent, your daughter, your son, the people who are hot, the people who are so close to you. Okay? Why? These people, because already they trust you. So a simple casual invitation can work best. But once you're doing this, be yourself and avoid being suspicious. You see, I've ever had women who say to their husbands, if the husband comes and say, honey, I love you. And the woman will say, obalakachi. Obalakachi olwalero. You know, because this word is not common. Okay? Oba omukyala lajja nagamba bawe, sweetheart, I love you. Say, hey, oyagala ki mama, kiki oyagala, zino sente z'obaddola mu nsawo si zange. Because it's not usual. It's not common. So when you're inviting people who are close to you, your sister, your brother, your best friend, you don't need to be so formal. You should avoid being suspicious. You know, why is this person talking like this? So it is a simple, casual invitation which can work on such a person. So formal, okay? Now, but when you are inviting a warm and cold prospect, you require a bit of professionalism when you're inviting, okay? Tailor words which create curiosity, but giving credit to the invitation. Be professional and mean business. What do we mean by this? When you're inviting a person who is not in your hot list, but the person is warm, the person maybe knows you, you know them, but you don't talk usually. Or a person is cold, you met once. Maybe you met on social media. Maybe you met at a gala. So when you're inviting this person, create curiosity that there is something they should learn about, but also give credit to the meeting. Because someone will ask you, what is the agenda of meeting you? Why am I meeting you today? What is the reason? Tell me. So when you're inviting a warm and a cold market or prospect, you need to be a little bit professional and you should mean business. No casual invitation. But for the cold, you can invite someone. Hey, Jenny, oyudawa. Yangu wakwata boda nkwagala wano sawa zino. Chichi, ojabila bila wano. Now that is a hot market. A person who is hot to you. Just come. Wherever you are, just rush and come here. Me, when I'm inviting my hot list, I don't tell them much. I just tell them, hi, ojoncha office, come and visit me at office. Okay? We have something big we have to talk about. Just come. What is it about? Don't worry, you'll get all the details when you come here. So that is a hot list. You don't need to explain a lot. And guess what? Differentiate the difference between an invitation and a presentation. Some people start presenting in the invitation. We shall see ahead where we are going. So when you're inviting a person, just first realize, am I inviting a hot market? Am I inviting a warm market? Or am I inviting a cold market? You should understand that. Julius Senegal says, in art, any mistake is a design. You're right. So in art, any mistake is a design. You can invite any person in any way, okay? Depending on who you are inviting. Are we together? All right, let's continue. We continue. What are the do's all the steps of an invitation. So when you're inviting people, you should be professional. I will emphasize that when you're inviting people, try as much as possible to be professional. Don't invite people in just a casual manner. Try to be professional. And how do you become professional when inviting? Number one, be in a hurry. Be in a hurry. Be precise and straight to the point. Psychologically, people respect the time of people who are busy. When you make a phone call or when you meet a person, try to show them that you are in a hurry. Try to show them that you have less time to talk. Okay? Be precise and straight to the point. An invitation should not take the whole day when you're inviting a person. An invitation should not take a whole hour you're inviting a person. Be it on call, be it on WhatsApp Messenger, be it everywhere. An invitation should be in a hurry. Pretend that you're in a hurry. Examples I can use, you can say, "Hi Jane, how are you? I don't have too much time to talk, but do you have a minute? I tell something very small to you." Okay? So omulagidde wonti obudde tolina. And nayo omusabyeyo eddakiika emu. Okay? I'm moving out of office right now, but I didn't want to leave without telling you this. Do you have a minute we talk? Do you have a second? Okay? Hey, please, how are you? Please give me a minute. I want to talk to you. Maybe on the way. Okay? So try to be in a hurry. Be precise and straight to the point. Don't beat around the bush when you're inviting. Step number 2. Make sure that you compliment the person. A genuine compliment reduces the resistance. Iggy, I know you are a person who is sharp. Who is sharp? Emma has given me a scripture here, which I was talking about. Okay, Romans 10:14 says, "And how shall they believe in him if they have not heard? And how shall they hear without a preacher?" So how will people learn about digital adverts without you telling them? How will your brother know? How will your sister know? How will they believe unless someone has told them, unless someone has invited them? So that's why we invite. We invite because for them to know, we should tell them. If we don't invite them, then they will never know. And if they never know, they will never believe in this concept. And if they never believe in this concept will never work for them. Thank you, Emma, for complimenting me in this training. Okay, so I was telling you that compliment the person. A genuine compliment reduces the resistance. Iggy, I know you are a person who is sharp and easily recognize opportunities. Now, complimenting kwekuwana kumuntu. Okay, to do what? To recognize something genuine about a person. Let a compliment be genuine, by the way. Don't use fake compliments. Okay? So this is one example. I know you're a sharp person. I know you're a person who sees opportunities. You have been always genuine, you've been always good to me. Okay? So compliment a person. Muwaneko. And once you do this, people, especially here in Africa, abantu abadugavu, we don't want to disappoint people. So muntu wamu womuwana agamba kati omusajja angambye ndi musajja mugezi kati mulaga nti obusiru nengana okulaba business ye. You understand? So you compliment a person, you praise the person, you recognize a person, and you do the invitation. Kino kikola lwaki? Kino kikola in order to reduce the resistance aleme kugaana, because omazo muwana. The person you've told him, no, for you like digital things. You like digital things. Digital. Okay? So you whenever do that, then people will reduce on the resistance. Thank you, Julius. So you are always smart. So Julius, You are ever smart in whatever you do. Definitely, you are ever smart in whatever you do. Omuntu omuwanako, omala omuwanako, nolyoka omu-inviting. Okay? Now, compliment, kiba kirungi n'ogiwa omuntu ng'ali muwoomu ne cold. Kati bano abali close ennyo, weegendeza compliment z'obawa. You understand? To avoid being suspicious. Okay? So, I saw the way you do your work. I saw the way you were serious on the party. I saw the way you were hardworking. You know, I see the way you are ambitious. I see the way you want to travel. I have always seen you wanting to travel, to go for vacations. So you compliment a person, and after complimenting a person, what comes next? What comes next? Make the invitation, make the call. Okay? So I recently discovered a way for us to make some good residual passive income on top of what we are earning. Would you like something like that? Now, you see this? You make the invitation. I saw something beautiful which can give you what you're looking for. I saw something. Are you open to an opportunity that can give you an extra income? So you make the invitation. Would you like to learn something about how to use your phone to make money? Would you like to know how can you use your phone to pay bills and you get cashbacks? So you bring this invitation to bring curiosity, because they will ask you how. Okay? How? How do I do it? Yes, I would like, but how? So you bring this kind of invitation to create curiosity in a person and to show that the invitation is going to benefit them in that line. Would you be interested to learn how to make money at your home without even stepping out of your home? Would you be interested to learn about something which can give you money every time people are paying their utility bills, and for you are earning cash back? Would you be interested in such a thing? So you're making an invitation. So you bring like a question in order to do what? To create curiosity. Creating curiosity. Are we together? So when you do this, most of the time they will go into a question. Would you like, Toma? What is this, Don Katumba? Would you like, Toma? I don't know. Explain it a bit better on what you put in the chat room. Okay. Would you be interested to learn about a business opportunity that can give you earnings? Okay. So if a person is interested, they would say, I'm either interested, or they will ask you a question. So this is the step number 3. So now, step number 1, be in a hurry when you're inviting. Step number 2, compliment the person. Make sure that you compliment the person before you make the invitation. Number 3, make the invitation call. I recently found a business that can give us money on our phone. Would you be interested? Okay. Julia says, okay, do you keep your options? It has given me another script here. Julia says, do you keep your options open when it comes to earning an income? Yes, I know you're earning money here, but would you be interested to earn an extra income using your phone at your job? Okay. Would you be interested to add something on apart from what you're using, you're earning? Would you be interested to earn an extra income while on your job? You know, these are some of the scripts you can bring in an invitation. So when you're inviting, be in a hurry, compliment, make the invitation. Are we together? So you twist the invitation the way a person is, because already you know this person you are inviting. Are we together? Because I told you, you first recognize the person you are inviting. Then step number 4, it is if I, would you. Now, this is a step which is very important. Okay? Iggy, if I set up, now a person will ask you, yes, I'm interested. How does it work? How can I go about it? Because those are the questions they will answer. Either someone will say, I'm not interested, or someone will say, how does it work? That's how they respond. How does it work? You know, those are the questions they will be asking you. Now they are curious. They need information. Step number 3. Now the person now has questions. Now he's going to fire you the questions. He wants you to give out some what? Some information. Now, don't do that mistake. Don't go into explaining. Don't go into answering. Now, they are amateurs and non-professionals begin answering. How does it work? Hey, it's an application. You download. Now, simu, you're making an invitation, but instead of making an invitation, now you're answering the questions. Amateur, non-professionals. That's how they do. So if a person says, how does it work? How does it work? It is very simple. Just go on step number 4. If I set up an appointment with you after work, would you find time and I take you through the details? Because now, you are helping this person. Now you throw the ball back to the person. If I set up an appointment on Wednesday during lunch, can you spare 30 minutes and we talk? Okay? Can you spare time and you pass by our office and we talk? Are we together? So, if I send you a link on YouTube that does a presentation, would you spare time and go through to learn more about this presentation? Because what you need is this person to get whole information and not for half-baked information, because some people are getting half-baked information. Telechivi, there is nothing bad, nothing evil, nothing worse like inviting a person and you give them hint of business. So they will go with half-baked information and they will make their decisions about the business with half-baked information. So step number 4, if I invite you in our meetings we have on weekends, would you spare time and come? If you are really interested in this opportunity, otegera omupira ogusa jali oleme kubanga yegayirira. This point number 4 helps it not to look begging, okay? Not to look so helpless, not look so ngolinga, ngolinga ayaya no buyayanyi bwegaba omwegayirira. Now, this question, if I would you, would you be interested to make money? Yes. Okay. How does it work? If I set up an appointment with you for about 30 minutes, would you give me time and we talk? Sure, yes, I would. Katika stakirizant, yes, I would. Now, this gives you power to set an appointment. It takes you to number 5. Okay? Okay, let's meet on Wednesday, 5 p.m. at my office. No, don't give them the answer. Okay? Let's meet on office. Okay, I will come at your office at 1 p.m. during lunch. Is that okay? Now set the appointment, because I'm interested. Now set the appointment. If I sent you a Zoom link, would you join it at 9 p.m.? Yes. Okay. We are having a Zoom on Wednesday, 9 p.m. Be on. Omaze okusetting omuntu ono, omwade curiosity, you've given them curiosity, now they want the answers. Because wamugambye, there is a business they can use to earn an extra income without leaving their jobs. Now they want to learn how do they do that. Kati awongo omusindika mu presentation, don't give answers during the invitation. Are we together, ladies and gentlemen? If you're learning, you come on in the chat room and you compliment the training. It gives me energy to know that I'm talking to people who are understanding. I'm not talking to mute people. Okay? Let me first read here. Okay. Would you like to make money in your home comfortable? In your home comfort? Yes, that's Katoba. That's very good. It's a good script. Would you like to make money in your home comfort? Of course, people will say what? They will say yes. Or if they don't say yes, they will ask you, how much do I put in? Okay. Noah says, learning never ends. Thanks, Coach Zion. Welcome, Noah. Thank you so much for always being on. Okay. Kathy says, point for makers not look desperate. Yes, you shouldn't look desperate when you are inviting. When you look weak and desperate when you're doing an invitation, just know you are an amateur. Just know you are an unprofessional. You have to be confident. You shouldn't be desperate, because you are the one helping this person. however much, but tuyingiza abantu banga be batuyamba, but we are the one helping these people. If I tell my coach, my upline Julius, that Julius namuyamba okujoininga digital adverts mbanimba. No. Julius helped me to show me this business of digital adverts. Are we together? See namuyamba, yeyanyamba. Because today I'm living a life which I've never lived the whole of my life. It's because of Digital Adverts Limited. You get my point? Just says, if I showed you a business idea you can do part-time, would you consider it? It's also another good invitation. Thank you so much, Julius. That's also another script. You can all use all these scripts. If I invited you to a financially trusted talk, would you attend? So those are the kind of questions you bring when inviting someone. So, muwe echibuzo, kwegamba achanukule, bwagamba nti yes. Okay, Kathy says, well-noted coach, not giving them answers during invitation. Don't give them answers. Let them stay with the curiosity. It's the curiosity that's going to bring them in the presentation to get the whole information. If you give them half-baked information, some people, they are looking for reasons to say no. Katimbia yukola bitia. Okuyingira kwa sente mmeka na gotandika kwa 10. Kale bwe nafune 10 nja kujja. Now, a person who has not reached in the business, there's no way they're going to look for money to come. They will not. Because they are not got the information. Have you ever had people say that is there investing money? Is there putting money? If the moment you say yes, there is putting in money, they will say, coach, next time I will come next time. I don't have money right now. So they haven't even looked at the opportunity, because all of us, we don't have money. No one has money which is there without things to do. But the moment you find a reason for that money, because of that business, you get my point. But there is no, you can get money for landlord rent. No business, there is no way. Why, you get my point? So there is no reason why you tell a person that don't ask questions. My brother, would you come and attend? Is it this business of bringing people? Is it network marketing? So they are asking these questions in order to get a reason not to come. Now, for you, you think that if you give them a hint that they are going to come, so don't give them answers. Don't give them answers. So just say, if I set up an appointment, will you attend? If I invite you for our presentation, will you come? If I send you a Zoom link, can you join? If I send you a YouTube link for presentation, would you watch it? The moment they say yes, now set the appointment. Let us meet on Wednesday, 5 p.m. at the office. You can set up an appointment anywhere, depending on your arrangement. Number 6, confirm the appointment. Okay, thank you. I will give you a reminder on Tuesday, 6 p.m. and please keep time. Kati olimu confirming mukkirizganyiza your meeting on Wednesday, 5 p.m. but you are saying that I will give you a reminder on Tuesday, 6 p.m. Is that okay? Yeah, remind me. I'll remind you in the morning at 9 a.m. Yeah, please remind me. Now, you're affirming that the invitation is room. Are we together? Number 7, get off the phone. And the subject, remember you're busy. But some of you, after inviting a person, you keep talking. Now they ask you questions. Now you talk yourself. You talk the prospect out of the invitation. Abaddo okujja ngatachaze. Mumazo kola invitation, we are meeting on Wednesday, and you start. You know, by the way, ukimanyi naku zine bintu byakaluba. Naku zine mbera sinyangu nafu ne jetu tubonabona. You know? Now the person you have invited, you have a person that we have something good. But now kati obanga kati muvudde ku mulama otandisa gaboziboza gesibwaza ono chaliwo olanso muvudde ate bibuuze ebisiru ebitategerekeka. Now the person say ate abadde ngambye nti ayina sente daku zino yafuna akantu akananyamba ayina yakyakaaba. You understand? So the moment you finish a presentation, get off the phone. Toda mukubuuza ate jajja ali atya bannaye ate nabankema bannanga ali atya. You know what? Don't continue. Remember you're busy. Bona ayongera agenda kubuuza ebibuuzo agenda kutandika. By the way, yes, because oyina obudde lwaki tompitira mu wano ku ssimu. Watch to mpitiramu wano ku simu. Mpitira yitiramu. You know, because however you still have time to talk. Now the person has got the right now to waste your time. Omuwadde olukusa to waste your time. So make sure after the invitation, get off the phone. Is that clear, ladies and gentlemen? Tolwa ku simu vako. Let's continue. What are the don'ts of the invitation? What are the things you shouldn't do while making an invitation? Now, amateurs, non-professionals do these things. If you want to be professional in this business, don't do them. Are we together? Because I told you in this meeting, I'm training professionals. I'm not training non-professional. Okay. Let me first look in the chat room here. I can see some messages flowing. Okay. Don Katumba says, thank you much. Thank you, Mr. Zion. Have been doing it in a wrong way, but I'm now learning. Wow, that's good. That's the reason of this meeting, this training, to learn. Answer to questions right now isn't the best setting to get into all the details. I'm driving, I'm in a meeting. Okay, Julius is saying that if someone tries to ask you questions, you can even answer them and say, right now is not a good time to get into questions and answering. Okay, I am driving, I'm getting back home, you know, not the right time. I'm in a meeting, I cannot answer your questions. Don't answer questions. Don't answer questions. This is the right time to answer, because every question will lead to another question. By the way, the moment you answer one question, one question is going to bring another question. For example, is this digital adverts? Okay. How are you going to answer? Yes, it is digital adverts. Oh, so how does it work? You bring two people, blah, blah, four people, blah, blah. Oh, so if I don't bring people, what happens? So every time you answer a question, one question will breed to another questions. So about the invitation, agenda kufuka half-baked presentation. 10 minutes. So it will become a 10 minutes half-baked presentation, which is not good, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Let me see. Thanks, coach, for the advice. Have been using a wrong approach all along. Thank you so much. Yeah, we have to use the right way. The don'ts have been my piece of cake. But thanks so much, coach. Rashida says the don'ts have been a piece of cake. What are the don'ts of an invitation? A professional invitation. Number one, don't mention the name of the company. Coach, why shouldn't I mention digital adverts? See, you know the reason why you shouldn't mention the name of the company? Number one, the moment you mention the name of the company, chances are this person has heard about the company, but from a wrong source. Let me tell you something. You see, sometimes you invite someone, you make a presentation, and the person is negative about the business. But you know, negative people, they don't keep quiet. They go back in for example, you have brought your brother, or your cousin, or your sister, so all your friend in the circle. So they will go back and say, what business has digital adverts? Now he's spreading the news of negativity to these people. Bajita digital adverts, mbosamo kumi, na yo mwezi olabo obulango, wa mitwalo kumi buli lunaku, bali balimba, bali babi. Now the person has spread already negative news in society. Now the person already has got a clue that there is a business called digital what? Adverts, but he has got wrong information. Now you invite, he will ask you, which business is it? What is the name of the business? And you mention digital adverts. Say, oh, okay, digital adverts. Okay, I will come. Oh, I'm not interested. Because someone already gave the information before, but the information the person spread was wrong, was negative. So a negative person has spread the name of the company. Now you're inviting this person, you're telling them digital adverts. The person is already negative because they got wrong information, but they haven't looked at the business themselves. So, question, should we continue mentioning digital adverts? It's up to you. If you feel like if you don't mention the company, the person will not come, go ahead and mention. But remember, that is an amateur way of doing business. It's not professional at all. It's not a professional invitation. Don't mention the name of the company. Number 2, don't give half information or clues of the business. This hint. You see, in this business, there are 5 products. There's watching adverts. You can do survey. You can do pay bills. You can do immoral. You know, you're not making a presentation. You're inviting someone, but now you're giving clues. You know, every person you bring, you make 40,000. You only bring one person and you get 40,000. Now, are you doing a presentation or are you inviting? Because inviting is to come, the person to come to see the whole information. But now you are doing half-baked information. Don't give half-baked information. Don't. Make sure that you point to the meeting. Whatever chibakubuza, point to the meeting. Let's have a presentation. Come for one-on-one. Go on Zoom. Number 3, avoid engaging in a Q&A session. Questions and answer. Now it's like an interrogation session. What's the name of the company? Digital Adverts. Who is the owner? Martin Musinguzi. Okay. How long has the business been on board? Now you're inviting someone on the phone, but now a person is asking you questions and you're answering. So if I don't bring people, what do I do? So how much money have you made before? So people are engaging you in a Q&A. Don't go in the Q&A. Let me give you this nugget, this tip. If a person asks you a question, okay, if you cannot avoid the question, answer a question by a question. Okay. For example, a person can ask you, is it digital adverts? And now, what is digital adverts? Let him answer. Because the person asking the questions is the person in control of the conversation. The person asking the questions is the person in the control of the meeting. So, in the moment you allow the prospect to ask you questions, it means now the prospect So if you want, you can twist. Nakubuza chibuzo. No mudamu chibuzo na chibuzo. Twagambanga chibuzo tikiddamu chibuzo. Kati wano mudivize siyafe. Chibuzo kiddamu chibuzo. Is it digital adverts? What is digital adverts? How much do I invest? How much do you want to invest in a business that can give you part-time income? That's not ombuza because jangu mu meeting ulabe ebintu ebisinga. You know, so you can, the person asks you a question, you twist the question back, you fire a question. Torpedo. Is it digital adverts? You know what says? Is it digital adverts? What is digital adverts? It's a business. Are you part of digital adverts? Why? I think it's a good business. Why am I not joining? You nullify his question. You nullify the question. I hope you guys are learning. Don't waste too much time on the invitation. The invitation should take 1 minute. You don't waste too much time. Now your invitation is inviting his friend, and 5 minutes later they are still inviting. What are you inviting? What are you saying? What are you saying on that 5 minutes? Number 5, don't get involved inside small talks. Show that this is the reason why you called. Now you call someone for an invitation. Invitation, I know them beside talks. You know, it means you guys, you're lousy. Or could be a simple to invite someone. By the way, what about the business area? bagiyita digital adverts wandize n'ogiraba. So it is like something like a by the way kekaze. Some of you invite like in a by the way. Waliwo ka business kali awo amange kano kasobola otukolera ka business. I've had people who said a lot of those stuffs. Waliwo ka business, waliwo ka app. You know, omaze okanafuya ka app kali awo ka app kasobola okutukoleramu ku sente. Side talks, small talks. Amateur and professional. Number 6, don't be emotional and don't fake. Be yourself. Joseph says, I have been using 30 minutes to invite 2 people. You use 30 minutes to invite 2 people. How much will you use to the presentation in the end? You're just funny. Don't be emotional, and don't fake. Be yourself and be your bolder self. You know, sometimes you fake. No sane dobozi ngolingo omugagga toli mugagga oli gaya kumanyi buli njo oli mwavu amanye njogera yo kati okyoseza. You know, we have a business. I'm inviting you. You know, ngakumanyi bwoyogera buli njo. The person knows you, but now you're faking as if wagagga wala wamalayo. Do you want to make him ogamba omuntu? For example, okubidde omuntu, the person knows you ngotandika. Do you want to make money? Do you want to become rich? The person knows that you're poor. Now you're asking them, do you want to become rich? If you want me to become rich, why are you not rich yet? You understand? Do you want to become rich? Don't fake, don't pretend, don't be emotional. Some of you mubinyigiramu ne munyiga, you are inviting someone, oyomba no kuyomba, you know. Nze mbayise mu business temujja. Nze mwantama bantu mmwe temwagala sete munsabanga yadde 10. You even hate your brothers, your sisters, temukyayogera because wamuyita mu business n'agana okujja. But never judge empire tojimuwa. You don't even give them money. Tombulira nsagala basenzi. I invited you business n'ogana ojiga. Nakuwa na account yange yabwerere bagana okukola. Don't be emotional, guys. We need to act professional in this business. I can see some messages are flowing here. Let me first read these messages. You guys, sometimes you make me laugh. Shida says they don't have been my piece of cake. Okay. Bino says is digital adverts. What is digital adverts? Yes. Joseph, I have been inviting 2 people using 30 minutes. Walai coach. Okutte kuba amateur. Oh, I'm really learning. Thanks, coach. Nafisha, thank you so much. Coach otusesa. Munange mumusesa nange after inviting someone agana ng'omuvuma toyagala kumanya. Nze temuddanga newange. Never step in my home again. I invited in the business and you refuse to come. So you abuse even people. Guys, business is business. There is what we call relationships. See, before digital adverts came, that was your friend. And even after digital adverts, he will remain your friend. Are we together, you guys? So there is no reason why you have to be emotional because of muntu omuyise mu business. Nagano kujja. A person may not join today, but may join tomorrow, because I told you when we are doing the name list that some people will join today, others tomorrow, others will not join you, but others will even give you referrals. So why do you have to spoil a relationship because someone has refused to come for your meeting? So don't be emotional. Someone has told you, I'm busy, I don't have time to come. Chovala amuja kufanya obwavu. Oliawo kalimu takuwa sente nkuyita nkulage business ategereka wesibye kalimu akalimu koli mukuvuma kekasasula rent we munange. Akalimu koli mukuvuma kekaweredde abaana school fees. Akalimu koli mukuvuma kekamugulira lunch. So guys, learn to respect people when you're doing your invitations. Learn to behave as if Amamulo was that this is the only business that can make people rich. Whoever is playing on the screen, they get out. Or what you want them one, I don't know. They get out. So you understand, you guys. So don't do that. Don't be emotional. Don't fake. Let's continue. Emma kankuwa dimino nyambeko you clear this screen. Someone yasazeyo kujja kugizanyirako buzanyizi. Emmanuel, clear that screen. I've made you a co-host. Okay. The presentation is giving out. Oh, I've got skill number 3. No. Sina agenda skill number 3 today. But let me first see the time. Oh, it is 11. My God. It is 11. So the don'ts of an invitation, as I've told you, that don't mention, don't be emotional, don't fake, but be yourself when inviting. So, ladies and gentlemen, I will give a few which are not in the presentation, which I didn't prepare while inviting. The don'ts of an invitation. Don't involve in small talks. Don't give the name of the company. Okay. Don't involve in the Q&A. So, in the case there is a point that in the case they want to ask, so the coach, you are inviting me, but first tell me, what business are you inviting me for? Really, a person wants to know, what do you do? Still, don't give them the answer. Are we together? Because some people, when they ask you questions, they want to get a reason not to come. Okay? Not to come. So, these are the steps of an invitation. We shall learn more of invitation. There's what they call the types of invitation. They're not part of this presentation, but you can list them down there if you're writing. There are types of invitation. There's what they call a direct invitation. A direct invitation. What is a direct invitation? A direct invitation is an invitation where you tell someone, hey, come and we make money. Okay? There is this business opportunity. We can make money part-time. So it's a direct invitation. It's a direct type of invitation. So that is the direct. Then there's what they call an indirect form of invitation. Indirect is whereby you tell someone, like for example, there is this business, they invited me, but I want you to come and understand it for me. Look at it for me. Okay? Look at it for me. So they come to look at the business, but not for themselves, but for you. Look at it for me. Come and look at this business for me or for others. This may be a head teacher. I said, this head teacher, there is a business I'm bringing for your teachers staff. But before they understand, you should understand it first, such that when they join something you know already. So you head teacher alaba business for the staff. You understand? LOC chairman, no meter LOC. Please, LOC, I'm bringing a business in this town, but it will be important before the people join you. Understand it for them, such that when they join, they come to you already. You can explain to them. So nga ero sajja nti mubitibwa bye ye chairman wo ku kyalo ngajja mu meeting nga atula mbategerera abantu kumbe gwayala chairman mwennyini. It's called indirect invitation. Then there is what they call a super indirect invitation. A super indirect invitation is whereby you invite someone and tell them, please, do you know any person who would like to make money, an extra money using their phone? It is a super that you're not inviting them. Who wants to give money to others? First tell me, how does it work? Before they give you your sister, before they give you your sons. By the mutabani woyo namulaba ali ku campus. Waliwo business akola sente ku digital adverts. Osobola kumpe number yenje mulage embuyambo kola sente ku simu without incurring cost and whatever. So bikola bitya. So ko bimbulire. So that is called a super indirect invitation. So there is what they call a direct invitation, indirect invitation, and a super indirect invitation. We shall look at this more ahead when we go into the invitation in details. We shall do that. Okay. And there are other many scripts we can use while inviting. We shall look into that in the next meetings, but this is the part of the the part of the presentation or the training, you give to the new person who has joined about the invitation, the do's and the don'ts of the invitation. That if someone is doing an invitation, should mark these areas without going aboard or going after in the presentation when they are making these kind of mistakes we've been always making. Okay. Nafia says we are enjoying the show. Thank you so much. Julia says, Coach, there is a certain lady. Who abused me seriously as I had just joined Digital Adverts. But later alone, she joined and even became a VIP founding member. Yeah, she must have abused you because of the approach, the way we approach people, when you invite. So the way you invite someone matters a lot. Why did they abuse you? They abuse you because maybe you gave half-baked information, maybe someone had told them about Digital Adverts already, so there is a reason why someone abuses you when you make an invitation. Now you coach, I fear inviting and they end up not coming. And when I'm going to approach someone, I begin to get ashamed. Now I know what to do. Thank you so much. Yeah, all of us, we fear inviting sometimes. All of us, not you alone, Rashida, even me myself. Sometimes you fear inviting people. But how do you overcome the fear of invitation? Maybe I can give you a part of those tips. How do you overcome the fear of invitation? Number one, remember the reason why you're doing a Digital Adverts. First of all, how much money am I going to make in this business? What need in the future? Okay? But when in the future and you see that this business is going to really be big for you, you will get the energy to invite someone. But if you feel like the business you're doing, now we're kumenya, now we're going to joining. Fear again every time. Because now when you don't believe in the business, now when you feel like you made a mistake, so you don't want people to make the same mistake you made. How will you invite? When you already yourself, you don't believe that the business is going to work for you. You see, the people who don't invite others are the people who don't believe in the business. But the moment you believe in the business and you have this faith that you know that this is the business, then you will invite. Number two, when you fear to invite someone, maybe on the call, ask yourself, katibwe muyita anankolachi. What would they do? What is the worst that can happen if I invite someone? Let me give you an example. If you invite your dad, who is in Kampala, and you are in Mubende, okay, and you invite them for a business presentation which is happening maybe in Kampala. Dad, there is this meeting, go and attend. And what is the worst that can happen? The person will say no. Katibwagamba no. No kutukako omugulu. Nabanga kubyeruyi. Na kurala mukomera. What is the worst that will happen? The person will just say, I'm not interested. So what? So if they are not interested, who is losing? Okay? So what is the worst that can happen if you invite someone? They will just say no. And when they say no, you die. Or you go the whole day without food because someone has said no. So just know that fear is false evidence appearing real. What if we invite this person and he comes? What if we invite them and he said, I've been looking for this? So just have that positive attitude that when I invite this person, chances are this person may see the business and activate right away. Haven't you ever seen that? You invite someone for a meeting, after presentation, someone says, I'm paying right now. What if the person invite them and they pay right now? What if we invite someone, instead of rejecting the business, they join the business and they build a team to the size of Coach Zion? Because even me, I was just invited by one person. Don't you think there are so much other Coach Zions out there? Go ahead and invite them. Don't fear. Believe that when you invite someone, you just invite them to look at the business. So because you've invited someone and seen the business of Digital Adverts. So What is fear? Fear is false evidence appearing real. Don't give in to fear, guys. Just invite. Another nugget, when you're inviting, if you feel like you are fearing people, if you're at home, get a mirror. When you look in the mirror, look at yourself like this, smile, put your phone on the head when you're looking in the mirror and invite someone. And guess what? Whenever you look at yourself in the mirror, you know that you are here. You are safe. You're safe. Your mind comes intact that you are there. I've used this. Look in the mirror and invite. Next thing is pace around. If you can be in a room and get your phone and pace around. Move around while you're inviting. When you move, when you're standing up, there is a kind of energy that comes out in your body when you're inviting, and the person on the other side will feel the energy as well. Hello. Business kali wano, eh? Business kali wano. Bakaita digital adverts, you know. Kale kakajjana ye bobo kalabi kale tomanya kayinza okutuyamba maaso eyo gye bujja. You know, already you're exuding negative energy. Omuntu goli muyita tagenda kujja naye mwennyini because n'amaanyi g'omuyisa tegaliimu. There is no enthusiasm, there is no excitement, there is only fear and negativity in your invitation. Ekirala ekyenja okusembyayo, if someone invites someone who is hoping who? Ani ayamba ani? Kase bwe nkubira esimu when I'm inviting you for a meeting, or Rashida, I'm inviting you for business of digital adverts, which can pay you money and also give you cash back, and you watch adverts, you make money. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Who is hoping who? Ani ayamba ani? That question should be answered by you, the person who is inviting. Bwechibanga goli mkuinviting agenda okuyamba, then you will fear. Bwechibanga you are the person helping the person you're inviting, then you will have energy because you are helping people. You are helping them to see the business, because 2 years from now, 5 years from now, they will regret that I wish they saw them the business in this period of time. Okay? Thank you so much. All right. Thanks, Coach, for this powerful presentation. I've learned a lot. You're welcome. Julia says, Indirect, I have started up something with my friends. We need an advisor. You can please advise us on this? Yes, that's a good script. Believing in this business takes away all the fears. Yes, that's true. If you believe, you take away all the fear. Mbuka pukaliao kayinzo kutuyamba mu maaso. Yes, ever. I've seen people say like this. Buka pukaliao kayinzo kutuyamba mu maaso. Now mwenyini okanafuya ka business kaliao. Stop calling our business ka business. Kanosika business. This is a gigantic mega business. Gigantic mega business. Sika business. Mulekero okanafuya. Kasito kanafuya nebo itabagenda kanafuya. Ladies and gentlemen, God bless you. I beg to stop here. Okay? I'll beg to stop here. We meet again on today is what? Monday, Tuesday, Friday. Today is what? Tuesday? Tuesday. I thought it was Friday. We meet back on Friday. On Friday, 10 a.m. we shall look into on Friday we are going to look into the art of presentation. How do you make a presentation? I hope you guys are learning. And mukola answer it to learn alone. If you're learning alone, it's a mistake. Make sure that always you invite others to join and attend these meetings with you, especially your downlines. Make sure that they are here. Guys, are we together? Don't be selfish. So see you on Friday. I will be sharing this training on YouTube. Or you just go on YouTube and put in activated members training. Okay, new activated members training on YouTube. You'll be able to find these trainings. Okay, I'll be uploading them. Please go there and get all the nuggets of the trainings we did first. There are 3 parts right now. I'm going to upload the 4th today, and also we shall see what do next. Guys, God bless you. Have a blessed, wonderful day. Tomorrow on Wednesday, we shall have the CEO on the Zoom at night at 9 p.m. and we shall be talking about the digital mall. I congratulate all the new landlords we have on board, and we are waiting to see others come on board. Guys, God bless you. Have a blessed, wonderful day.